eastern town, from Boston to St. Louis. There's some that I don't even know, but I'm looking forward to, 'cause I like my women everywhere I go. So roll on big wheels, don't you roll so slow. Yeah, there's a waiting in Memphis, there's a Betty Lou in Maine. I got a good old gal in Nashville, but man, I forgot her name, but not her figure. I remember that. Yeah, I'm a kiss-stealing, a wheeling-dealing, truck-driving son of a gun. Well, there goes Joe, flying low, making up his time. But from where I sit, I don't believe you'd say I'm wasting mine. I'm moving faster than a Jimmy. If you think I'm losing time, you're running late. I got a pretty little baby waiting back home for me. But there are 6 more towns to go till I'm back in Tennessee, and 6 more women, at least I know. Yeah, I'm a kiss-stealing, a wheeling-dealing, truck-driving son of a gun.
Coming home, I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you know just what to do. If you still want me, if you still want me, well, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Bus driver, please look for me, I couldn't bear to see what I might see. I'm really still in prison, and my love, she holds the key. Simple yellow ribbons, what I need to set me free. I wrote and told her, please, well, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Now the whole darn bus is cheering, and I can't believe I see 100 yellow ribbons round the old oak tree.
Well, the bridge washed out, I can't swim, and my baby's on the other side. When I awoke this morning, the rain was a pouring down. I was gonna wait my baby's on the other side. Oh, rain, oh, rain, stop a fall. Dark clouds hurry from the sky. The preacher and my bride's are waiting, and the wedding bells are starting to chime. I can't kiss and hold her, and it's a driving me out of my mind. 'Cause the bridge washed out, I can't swim, and my baby's on the other side. Well, I got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot solid on the ground. I try to swim this raging old river, but I know if I try I'll drown. There's not a boat around me, they've all gone out with the tide, and the bridge washed out. I can't swim, and my baby's on the other side. Oh, rain, oh, rain, stop a fall. Dark clouds hurry from the sky. The preacher and my bride's is waiting, and the wedding bells are starting to chime. I can't kiss and hold her, and it's a driving me out of my mind. 'Cause the bridge's washed out, I can't swim, and my baby's on the other side. I said the bridge's washed out, I can't swim, and my baby's on the other side.
Roll, big wheels, roll. Roll, big wheels, roll. Roll, big wheels, roll. King of the open road. Big wheels, you're singing as you're rolling along. Just like Hank Snow, they're moving on. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. King of the open road. I'm leaving out of Memphis, going to Nashville 3. Tonight I'm gonna sit in on the Grand Ole Opry. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. King of the open road. Out of Louisville there's a truck stop with a pretty little miss. She brings me a cup of coffee while she's doing the twist. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. King of the open road. The big town of Detroit is the end of my run. That's where I'll drop my load and I'll have me some fun. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. So roll, big wheels, roll. King of the open road.
Got some
but you know, yeah, much that.
Stranger.
Could you tell me how far it is to Little Rock?
Well, no, sir, I couldn't, buddy, but there's a devil of a big one down here in Pap's whole field.
Hello, stranger.
Hello again, stranger.
Your corn looks awful little and yellow.
Oh, I planted a little yeller kind this year.
You must not be figuring on much more than a half crop.
That's exactly right. I'm raising on the shares, 50-50.
You couldn't be very far from a fool.
Couldn't be what?
Very far from a fool.
That's right, son. Just this microphone here between us.
Hello, stranger.
Why, hello there, stranger.
How'd your potatoes turn out?
Son, you'll have to speak a little louder. I don't hear too well out of this left ear.
I said, how did your taters turn out?
Oh, my taters. Well, they didn't turn out at all. Old Sal rooted them out.
Hello, stranger.
Hello there, stranger.
Would you head that cow there for me?
Buddy, she's got a head.
Well, turn her then.
The hairy side's turned out.
Well, would you speak to her?
Good morning, old heifer.
Hello, stranger.
Why, hello there, stranger.
Why don't you cover your house?
Well, when it's raining, it can't, buddy, and when the sun's shining, it don't leak. Hello there, stranger.
How far did you say it was to Little Rock?
Buddy, ain't you found out how far it is yet?
I can't find out at all.
Well, I'm sure glad to tell you, buddy. It's 3 lengths of a fool. If you don't believe it, lay down and measure it sometime.
Down 75 or 85 or I-20 the other way. Turn your squelch to the right and in the night you'll hear some good buddy say, "Breaker, breaker, got a picture taker, Old Smoky's at 43. It's that Japanese toy, the trucker's joy, that everybody calls CB. Yeah, Citizens Band keeps you up to date with the fender benders and the Tijuana taxis and all them bears out there flip-flop. Now ahead of your children and ahead of your wife, on the list of the 10 best things in life, your CB's got a rate right around number 4. Of course, beavers and hot biscuits and Merle Haggard come 1, 2, 3, you know. Well, I was loaded down coming out of Lake City. I was checking out seat covers young and pretty, when all of a sudden there come a call over my CB ringing wall to wall. Said, "Clover double nickels as you hit the ridge, 'cause there's a smoky picture taker to the other side of the bridge." "Oh, mercy, appreciate that, good buddy. What's your handle there? Come on. I got any county mounties out there prowling? Come on." And he said,
10-4 back door. Put the pedal to the metal and let it roar. Hammer down to Macon town. Gonna see my mama, sure. Where the bears are gone, let's bring it on. The Georgia line's out of sight. Pulled out of Richmond town last Saturday night, and my handle is the White Knight. How about it?
All right, White Knight, hammer down, you got the mean machine here. Was a streaking 9 needle, was a peeking a right around 79. That old diesel juice was a getting loose and everything was fine. But wall to wall, I got a call, front door, Big Bear Trapper. Said, "Rate 19, good buddy of mine, you got a smoky and a plain white wrapper." Well, I jammed my stick, I lost 20 quick, you could hear them gears a-tearing. I got pants by a beaver in a Camaro, I was cruising along, going so slow, I could count every button on that frilly blouse she was wearing. Of course, there wasn't but one. "Hey there, Super Trooper. Yeah, that's the crafty Smoky over there with a CD of his own. Hey, White Knight, let's slide one on the Super Trooper. Come on."
10-4 back door. Put the pedal to the metal. What you waiting for? That old white can't stay inside. Gonna leave you here and say no more. How about it?
Whoa now, buddy, that's fighting talk. I'd get up there and blow your doors off. Well, I hammered down like I had wings, little gravels in my wheels going ping, ping, ping. About the time I hit 92, saw something flashing in my rear view. Thought to myself, that can't be true, but there it was, oh blue, blue, blue. Uh-oh, bubblegum machine done hit the jackpot. Well, I could see that bear laughing big, hanging in tight on the back of my rig. Right there and then it came to me wall to wall. So in that cold dark Georgia night, in the shadows of Smoky Bear's blue light, I decided to make me just one more CD call. Breaker 19 for the Super Trooper. Hey there, Smoky old buddy, tell me if I'm right, or are you my front door? Are you the White Knight? Come on. And he said,
10-4 back door. You're in a heap of trouble, boy, that's for sure. Gonna read you your rights and treat you fair. Pull over there with your rocking chair. Want you boys to know each other real well, 'cause you gonna be sharing the same jail cell. You make 12 cotton pickers I've caught tonight from the front door of that White Knight. How about it? 40 miles over the speed limit. You boys gonna be here a spell.
That's it, cotton pickers, I've done been grounded. My tail in jail, my rig impounded. So when you're coming through the Georgia night, don't ever get no front door call the White Knight. No, sir. Wind up in the pokey with Smoky. I'm gonna pull that old CD thing out by the wires. I don't care if it is, John.
That endless black ribbon means lonesome in the life of a truck driver's wife. That endless black ribbon means lonesome, but you can't change a truck driver's life. I know you're waiting for me to call you and tell you that tonight I'll be coming home. I'm sorry, I've another trip to make, dear. So for 3 more days you'll be home alone. That endless black ribbon means lonesome in the life of a truck driver's wife. That endless black ribbon means lonesome, but you can't change your truck driver's life. I travel this old highway alone, dear, and I'm thinking only of you. My thoughts, my love are always with you, and I hope that you're thinking of me too. That
driver's wife. That endless black ribbon means lonesome, but you can't change a truck driver's life.
I'll pack my grip for a farewell trip and kiss Susie Jane at the fountain. I'm going, says I, to the land of the sky, away out on the mountain, where the wild seed grows and the buffalo lows. The squirrels are so many you can't count them. Then I'll make love to some turtle dove away out on the mountain. Hi-dee, oh-da-dee-dee, oh-da-dee-da-da-da-dee, oh-da-dee-dee, oh-da-dee, way out on the mountain. When the north winds blow and we're gonna have snow, the rain and the hail comes bouncing, I'll wrap myself in a grizzly bear coat away out on the mountain. I-dee, oh-da-dee-dee, oh-da-dee-da-da-da-dee, oh-da-dee, oh-da-dee, way out on the mountain, where the snakes are vile and the zebras wild and the beaver paddle on a walking cane. Then I'll make my boots from a buffalo hide away out on the mountain. Hi-dee, oh-da-dee-dee, oh-da-dee-da-da-da-dee, oh-da-dee-dee, oh-da-dee, way out on the mountain, where the whippoorwill sings me to sleep at night and the eagle roosts on the rocks of Spontane. I'll feast on the meat and the honey so sweet way out on the mountain. Oh, dee, oh, da, dee, oh, da, dee, da, 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 dee, oh, dee, oh, dee, oh, dee,
There's a time to laugh and a time to cry, time to forgive and a time to forget. Dreams we dream sometimes never die. We carry them on until they become someone else's dreams. A friend of mine had such a dream. I met her at a truck stop just outside of Phoenix. We both worked there. Her dream came true, I know. The key to her dream was a little sign that read, "Giddy-Up, go." She was a lovely girl, pretty smile, but behind all this I could see a troubled mind. She told me when she met the guy that won her heart and made her life a joy. And before too long, more happiness came, a little baby boy. Things wasn't too bad, his job wasn't much, but somehow they got by. And then came the day he drove home a big truck. And the little boy became so overjoyed, just like when he saw his first fall of snow. He kept hollering, "Giddy-up, go, Daddy! Giddy-up, go!" Then a dark cloud moved in. A few years later, without warning, after a few visits with her doctor, He said it was just a matter of time. She knew she'd have to move to a drier climate, and this troubled her mind. So without leaving a trace, she took her son and left town one night. She settled here, and we became the closest of friends. We'd talk from time to time, and she'd smile, and her eyes would glow when she'd tell me about Giddy-Up Go. Each time a truck would pull in, I could see her stand and stare. Wasn't long before she had to give up being a waitress here, and she moved on out of town, not too far. We visited almost every week. The boy now's almost grown. He's the image of his dad, she'd say. The most handsomest man I've ever known. The dark cloud once more moved in, and as I stood close by, once again she told her story. I could see a tear in her eye. I know my son longs for the road, and the last request she had, let him become a truck driver, like son, like dad. The boy soon left town. I never knew for where. But I find myself watching every truck that pulled in around the curve. Giddy-Up Go was the only link that held between the two, and I was hoping that I could be of help. It became a dream to me, too. Just now, I froze in my tracks as I watched two trucks pull in, a big new shiny diesel and an old one following him. I couldn't help staring as they walked in, ordered coffee, and talked a while. Then I saw them leave, both wearing such a smile. They walked out to the old truck, brushed off some dirt so the nameplate would show. And before my eyes, a little sign that read, Giddy-Up, Go.